Hi students, in last video we covered the equations for radius of an electron, velocity of an electron and angular velocity, time period if an electron is revolving in the nth orbit according to Bohr's atomic model. So there we derived the different equations. The radius of electron in nth orbit is proportional to n square by z and velocities of electron in nth orbit is proportional to z by n and angular velocity is proportional to it is having the value is z square by n cube and time period is make reciprocal, it is proportional to n cube by z square. So that four equations we derived are seen in the last video. So in this we can derive or will get the equation for the total energy of electron which is revolving in the nth orbit around the nucleus in any given atom. So that is energy calculations we can be do in this video. As already we discussed, the electrons can be possess the both energies combining we can get the total energy. That energies are nothing but potential energy and kinetic energy. So sum of that potential energy and kinetic energy possessed by that electron in that nth orbit, when you add both you can get the total energy. What is the equation for total energy? Right, so that we can be derived and we can be observe some information related to that energy calculations. Right, so now we can see here energy of electron which is revolving in the nth orbit. So what is that equation? So that we can be do now. See here, if an electron is revolving in the nth orbit, electron is revolving in the nth orbit and the radius is Rn, and in that orbit the electron is revolving with velocity Vn. Here we have a charge of electron is E, that is minus E, this charge is, and this one is plus Ze, and mass of electron is m. So that we can already see. Right, so this is what we can be having the consideration. Consider an electron which is revolving in the nth orbit having the radius is Rn, velocity is Vn, and the charge of electron is minus E, and charge of nucleus is Ze. So this we consider. Now as it is having the velocity, it can be possess kinetic energy. As it can be having this attraction force between these two, they can also having this electron is bounded with respect to this nucleus. That is the attraction is there. That bounded will be makes that electron will be possess the potential energy also. So the total energy of this electron in this orbit is equal to sum of both potential energy and kinetic energy of that electron possess. Right, so now we can write both equations, make them to add, you can get the total energy and compare these energies how they will be existing in the ratio of. We'll discuss all those. So now I can write here kinetic energy of electron K, kinetic energy of electron in nth orbit Kn is equal to of m Vn square. Right, so now I can write this for this Kn is equal to of m into Vn square. Vn already we have here. Yesterday we discussed, that is in the last video we discussed. Vn is equal to 2 pi m k e square upon h into z by n. Make it whole square and write it. Then what you can get this one? It will become as here 4 pi square k square. You can write here this is into 4 pi square k square, 4 pi square k square e power 4 m square upon, it will be there h square, it will be there h square, and next one you can be observed to be having this z by n, that is z square by n square. So this is what you can be observed the equation you will get. Right, so this is the equation we will get. So that is what you can be observed here. Okay, now the kinetic energy, this will be, you can be make it to be right here. This is observed to be having, okay, this simplify and make it to be right. This one is what you can get. This will be Kn is equal to, just I'll write this one to be this 2 is cancelled. So now I can write here 2 pi square k square e power 4 m cube. by h square into z square by n square. Make it a 1. Similarly, now you can go for the potential energy, that is I am representing as a U. Potential energy of electron in the nth orbital. It is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R. That is Rn. So I can write here it is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is K into what I write K into 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q1 ZE Q2 E and it is minus E upon Rn. Now I can write this one is Un is equal to K, that is minus of K Z E square upon Rn. Rn we have already studied, that is in the last video we discussed. So that is given by here is you have here h square into n square and here into 4 pi square K m into Z. So here this is not here, m is not there, so it is having only m, right? Now here is just multiply this one. So Un is equal to, here what we have, this is a 4, so pi square, how we written here, constant pi k, next go for k, here k is there k, it will be written as k square, right? Next e power 4, here e square, and here you can be observed to be having, there is a, here this one e square, noted in here is you can be having m e square into z. So here it will come as e power 4, and next one is what we have m, here also m. So divided by h square, so divided by h square. Then what is the remaining value here? Z into z, it is z square. So next, what is the observation? Upon n square. So this I am taking off this line. Just observe here. M e square z. Okay, right. Now this is z square by n square. So see this equation and this equation. Just y written here is constant pi square k square e power 4 m by a square. 4 pi square k square e square, and that will here this minus is there. I can put this one is minus. Right? And this is what you can be observed the equation 2. So now you can be go for the total energy. The total energy of electron in the orbital. So that is I can write here it is total energy of electron in nth orbital. So that is I can write E in total energy in nth orbital. So that is sum of these two. That is you can write it is Kn plus Un. But here Un is you can be observed to be having this minus is there. Here it will be there 2 is there. So then 2 minus 4 remaining all are constants. So take common. So minus 2 it will come. So I can write here En is equal to minus of, it will become as, how much it will be? Minus of this only it will become, that is you can write 2 pi square k square e power 4 m upon h square into z square by n square. This is third equation. You can be said is a total energy. The total energy equation is given by, this is what you can be get. If you observe this first and third, both are having the same, but this is the negative, this is the positive. So this negative represents that the attractive nature or bounded nature of that electron with nucleus. That will represent this minus sign here. The total energy is a minus represents that it has low values, not low values, it is having. The negative values represents it is the bounded nature towards the center of the that is towards the center of the atom, that is towards the nucleus by that electron, right? So that is can be observed by using this equation 3, right? So now if you are substituting all these constant values in this, then you can get this calculation or the observation of this value will be En, the energy of electron in nth orbital is given as minus 13.6 z square upon n square. It is in electron volts. The value of energy of an electron in nth orbital. is calculated after substituting all these constant values. You can be observed to be having this is the equation for which one it is for hydrogen, that is for hydrogen like atoms, where you can be observed to be having that mass of electron will taken here, substituted, all these constant values will get here, right? So this is the value of the total energy of electron which is revolving in the nth orbit is given by this is the equation. Suppose if you are taken for hydrogen atom Z is 1 and if N is equal to 1, that is what is the energy possessed by the electron in the first orbit of hydrogen atom, that is you can be observed to be having E1 is equal to minus, how much it will come as 13.6 electron volts. That is in ground state. In ground state, that electron possessed energy is given by this the value, that is 13.6 minus 13.6 electron volts. So that is what you can be observed. If N is equal to 2, that is E2 for N is equal to 2, then you can be observed here minus 13.6 electron volts into what you can be observed Z square by N square. Z is 1 for hydrogen atom. So into 1 by 2 square will be 4. So that I can write here is electron volt. So this is E2 is equal to minus 3.4 electron volts. The energy of electron in the second orbit for hydrogen atom is given by how much it is? Minus 3.4 electron volts. Similarly, E3, that is for N is equal to 3, E3, what you can get here it will become as minus 13.6 into 1 by 9 electron volts. So if you simplify this one, it will become as here it is E3 is equal to minus 1.51 electron volts. So this is the electron energy in the third orbit of hydrogen atom. So like this you can be calculated. So let it be up to sum 4 or 5. So N is equal to 4, then E4 is equal to what you can be observed here. This is minus 13.6 into 1 by 16 electron volts. So this is come as here En is equal to minus 0.85 electron volts it will become as. This is E4. Similarly, I can go for E5 is equal to minus 13.6 upon 25 electron volts, which is E5 is equal to this minus of 0. You can be observed here is 544 electron volts. So like this you can be calculate so on. If you go for N is tends to infinity, then what about that energy will become? So the energy will become it is 0. That means 0 represents that it is having the maximum potential energy. The kinetic energy will be 0. Kinetic energy is 0, but potential energy is maximum, which is equal to the total energy. So when it is moving, order is increasing. When the electron is moving to the higher order of orbital pass, that is first excited state, second excited, third excited, when it is moving, N value goes on increasing. The kinetic energy value will goes on decreases. Potential energy will be increases. Therefore, you can be observed to be having that both potential energy and total energy increases, kinetic energy will be decreases. So that is important point you can be observed here. When this is a node you can be observed in this, if N value increasing, there you can be observed to be having here potential energy, total energy are increases, but kinetic energy will be decreases for electrons when they are revolving in different orbits, increasing the radius, right? So there you can be observed here when N value increases, when the electron is moving or shifting into the higher energy levels, that is excited states, the kinetic energy will decreases, potential energy increases. Therefore, the total energy also increases. So that is potential energy and total energy increases with increase in the N value, but kinetic energy will be decreases. That you can be remember, right? So this is what you can be observed to be having the total energy of an electron, which is revolving in the nth orbit, is given by this equation, and we discussed for an hydrogen atom in different orbits where that electron is revolving, what is the energy in the respective levels. So that we can be discussed or we calculated. right? Here the important one is here En. Energy is how it is related to the Z and N. It is directly proportional to the Z square by N square. So here we can be observed En proportional to Z square by N square. So this is another observation we have, right? So this is the equation or derivation of the energy of electron in nth orbit. That is what we have here. And if you notice the equations for kinetic energy, potential energy and total energy. If you observe these three equations, how they are related? What is the ratio if you calculated? What is the ratio of this potential energy, kinetic energy and total energy if you observed? There you can be observed very easy and simple. That is what you can write. Here I am comparing the equation 1, equation 2 and 3. There you can get the relation between or the ratio of kinetic energy, potential energy and total energy of electrons which are locating in that particular orbit. So now I will write what is the ratio of these energies. So here ratio of potential energy is to kinetic energy is to total energy is equal to potential energy. If you see, this is the equation. Kinetic energy, this is the equation. So here only the difference is all are constants can be observed except that numerical values here. I will write the potential energy here, it is a -4 is to kinetic energy it is a 2 and potential energy it is -2. You can be simplify this one is -2 is to 1 is to -1. So this is potential energy is to kinetic energy is to total energy. So this is a ratio we can be write. Or you can be compare potential energy, kinetic energy, how they are related. So potential energy is equal to, you can write in terms of kinetic energy, how much it will be? Potential energy by 2 minus 2 is equal to kinetic energy by 1. So that means here minus 2k. Potential energy is equal to minus 2k. Or here I written this potential energy is U, no? You can write U also here in place of this P. You can write U. So here I can put U. So this is also I can write potential energy. So similarly I can write this one is potential energy and total energy if you observe. That is it will be both are again it can be observed 2 times. So potential energy is equal to 2 times of the total energy. Or you can if you observe the total energy and kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is equal to is a minus of E. So this is the observation you can be see from this comparison of energies between potential, kinetic and total energies. Right. So in this way we can be observed. Remember this ratio: potential energy, kinetic energy, total energy. They are in the ratio of -2 is to 1 is to -1. So this minus represents that bounded nature, attractive nature of that electron towards the nucleus. Right. So this is what you can be observed, the ratio of the energies of electron rotating in any orbit we can be existing. They are always in the ratio of potential energy, kinetic energy, total energy in the ratio of -2 is to 1 is to -1. The order you have to remember, it is a potential energy, kinetic energy, total energy. -2, 1, -1. Right. So this is you can be observed here. Right. So these are the informations are that the energy of electron in nth orbit. And in this the important one is for a nitrogen. See here. For a nitrogen you can be having in first orbit the energy how much it is possessed? -13.6 electron volts. That means ground state electron. That means the energy possessed by the electron in the ground state for hydrogen atom is how much base? 13.6 electron volts of energy if you are given, then that electron is ready to remove from that ground state. So that is energy is called as what is that? Ionization potential. Ionization potential, right? Or ionization potential energy. So ionization potential energy for hydrogen atom is how much it is? 13.6 electron volts. What is the definition for that? It is the amount of energy required to remove an electron from a given atom from its ground state. For hydrogen if it is given 13.6 electron volts of energy if you are given, then that electron can be removed from the ground state. So the ionization energy of hydrogen atom or hydrogen is given by 13.6 electron volts, not minus. Don't put minus. The ionization energies are they are positive. Here this minus reference already said it is that electron is bounded towards the nucleus. But ionization energy always it is a positive. So you can write here the ionization energy of hydrogen is given by 13.6 electron volts, not minus. Similarly, ionization potential. Ionization potential also same. That means how much amount of the potential you have to apply to remove an electron from the ground state of a hydrogen atom. So that is here work done or energy provided. It should be equal to how much? 13.6 electron volts. But here the work done can be written as electron charge into potential is equal to is 13.6 electron volt. So here this electron is cancelled. So this potential is how much it is? 13.6 volts of potential is required to make that electron to be ejected or removed from that ground state of hydrogen atom. So this amount of the potential is called as a ionization potential. So the amount of the potential or battery potential is required to make the energy, how much it is required, that ionization energy, that much it is work done is given by the battery potential. So that potential is called ionization potential. For an hydrogen atom, it is given by 13.6 volts. Right? This is ionization potential. Then this one is ionization energy. It is without minus. 13.6 electron volts is ionization energy for hydrogen atom, and ionization potential is 13.6 volts. Right? So with this we can sign off.